Hey guys, my name is Simpzy and welcome back to some more FIFA 15. We are playing as Real Madrid. This is Season 8, Episode 1. So guys, in today's episode we have a shit ton of transfer negotiations to start off. And then we have the first match in the first leg of the Super Copa España against Villarreal, which is really quite interesting. I don't think I've ever versed Villarreal in the Super Copa España. That's because they finished second last year, which was a huge achievement for them. It's been dominated by Barcelona and Atletico. And it's good to see a different side up there. Eden Hazard has unfortunately gone down a +1. Pierre Carlson is going up quite nicely, so is the Thomas. Zengin as well, 24 years of age, 87. He's alright. The Swedish lad from PSG. However, he's not as agile, I guess. But we have our first pre-contract joining the club, and that is Hugo Lloris. Whether or not I play him, I basically bought him to make a profit. De Thomas is going on a short-term loan to PSG. He's been with the club since the start, so we should be able to use him later on. However, we did sell Diego Costa to Paris Saint-Germain for 4.1 million. We did get allocated 3.5 million, not 0.3 million. 35 million, fuck! Anyway, we did get an offer here from Pierre Carlson, and there's no way I'm going to be selling him. Derek as well, 28 years of age, 85 overall. He's going up in stats quite nicely. Zengin is going to go on a short-term loan to Barcelona. Laporte is going on a short-term loan to PSG. Mandron is going back to the Premier League. He's going to be playing for Manchester City, along with Mertes Özil. Now, this is how I kind of keep the players' happiness up and their overall potential, because if they go out for a short-term loan for at least half of the season, they're going to be happy, and if they go out for 2, they're going to be absolutely fine. So, the first player we're going to be signing in Season 8 of the Real Madrid Career Mode is Raheem Sterling, 85 overall. He's got 3-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Mario Götze, 29 years of age, 90 overall, is going on a loan to PSG as well. Courtois is going out on a loan, and Adnan Januzaj, who is going out on loan, he's going back to the Premier League. Going to the Merseyside, Everton. Hezi Rodriguez and Luka Modric. Now, the thing is with Luka Modric, I kind of want to keep him at the club simply because once he retires, his regen will be in the La Liga. Romelu Lukaku has been given an offer to go to Barcelona. There's no way in hell I'm going to be selling him. Now, at this point in time, money doesn't really mean anything to me. I have the best squad in the world. However, I still want to improve that and try to gobble up all the talent in Europe. Now, we have Berardi and Iturbe, however you want to say it. 87 overall, 27 years of age. Berardi, I don't know how these two players managed to sneak under my radar for so long. 88 overall, 28 years of age, 61 million worth. We've already brought Raheem Sterling this season, and hopefully we can strengthen our squad just a little bit more by bringing in these two quality players from this Serie A. I know Iturbe is really quite sweaty, and Berardi is quite good as well. So we're building the future of Real Madrid. Mind you, a lot of my players are quite old. I think Javier Hernandez is 33 years of age. Muller is quite getting past it, so their stats will go down. But the thing is, you guys all know in FIFA 15, the players' stats don't go down with age. Usually, they like overall. Sometimes there's a couple of stats here and there, but to be perfectly honest, you can play them until they're like 35, and that's a perfect example of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's basically until they retire. Looking down at the bottom right, some interesting transfers. Shakhtar Donetsk player Bernard has gone to Paris Saint-Germain for 65 million, and Morata, the former Real Madrid player who went to Juventus, has gone to Manchester United for 40 million. So he's obviously gone up in stats. But guys, we have the first match in today's episode against Villarreal. I just got a message then, so if you hear any tick-a-tick, I do apologise. It usually happens most of the time, but not always. We have Aquino on the ball, trying to create something for Villarreal. They get the first shot off, and they get the first goal just before the 20th minute. Villarreal break the deadlock between Real Madrid, and to score away at the Bernabeu, whoever it is going to be... well, it's a solid performance nonetheless. But Paul Pogba on the ball with the scoop turn, trying to create something. He scuffs the shot and goes straight into the crowd. Now, James Rodriguez on the ball manages to get his finesse off just outside the box on the stroke of half-time. Makes it 1-1. Probably over-celebrated too much, kicking the flag, sending the Well, he didn't score the winner, he scored the equaliser. We were 1-0 down for the majority of the first half, playing poor football, as I always do, especially at the first... I find it's for the Manchester United, Liverpool and other career modes and Ultimate Team, it's just a different pace. You just need to get back used to it into the team. But once you start playing for a bit, you pretty much gel. Paul Pogba there, having another shot off that really kind of scuffed it a bit. But I did manage to bring on Raheem Sterling and Pierre Carlson, who is his Zlatan Ibrahimovic's regen. He's doing the players here, trying to create something, blisting away, and absolutely buries it to make it 2-1 just before the 73rd minute to hopefully put away the first leg of the Super Cup for España in Madrid's way. Thomas Muller and Raheem Sterling and the team slowly creeping up to Carlson to give him his celebration. Nice little piece of play, just dumbing around majority of the players. You really can't catch him when he's got that high sprint speed and agility. Nevertheless, Villarreal were determined to bring it back to even. And they didn't, unfortunately. They got the shot off, it was sprayed quite wide. But guys, I'm going to end the first episode of Season 8, Episode 1 here. Thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. Remember to leave a like to support this series and my channel. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.